Retouching your subjects is much easier in photos than in videos. Now, with this simple plugin, you just need to drag and drop and you're good to go. Now, this plugin is from Retouch4me, which is a very good plugin. I'm just gonna do it. I'm just gonna say it right now. It's a very good plugin as it tracks the subject movement with its plugin itself. This plugin can work in Davinci Resolve, Adobe Premiere Pro, Final Cut, even Sony Vegas. Just make sure to check on their website the list of the editing software that this software actually is compatible with. Now, without further ado, let's proceed on my workstation. Okay, so as you can see, I just filmed myself a little bit earlier. I still the same shirt. And I'm just gonna demo to you 2 of the plugins that I have. But make sure that once you've installed this, you register first because there's gonna be like not black bars, but neon bars at the top telling you that you can't use it for free if you're not registered. But there's some free plugins, so more on that later again. Okay, so once you've registered, and your clip has been graded, your clip has been converted, or you're just using a normal clip, head to the color page. Then under the library, search for Retouch4me. As you can see, I already have it installed. Now, what's good about these plugins is that it is also works as a standalone one in case you don't want to use the software or just want to, do a simple edit. And they have a hub that lets you put everything together so you're gonna have a much more cleaner workspace. But for now, we're gonna use the one here. And once you do that, just add a node and drag and drop the Retouch4me. It's gonna take a few seconds because it's just gonna load, but here it is. As you can see, my face looks way better, and as I turn it off, you can see some of my freckles and even my mole has been gone. But I think that's one of the drawbacks of this plugin is if you move too much and you have a mole and the software accidentally removed it, you're gonna see it popping out from different frames. So make sure you keep that in mind. It's not perfect, but it's definitely helpful if you want to clean out your subject's face. I'm gonna show you another clip which I've already rendered and the effect is already on top of it. So you're gonna see what I meant. So as you can see, it tracks completely. But you did notice that when it comes to my mole, it appears and suddenly disappears because that's one of the limitation. Because the mole is considered as a foreign object to your face by the software. But in their future patches, I think they will fix it. Or you can do manually a little bit of, retouching yourself. Now let's proceed with the other effect. So I'm just going to delete it. And that dodge and burn. Wait a few seconds before it appears. My face looks tired and such. Okay, so for you to notice the difference for dodge and burn is you need burn. So you need to disable it first. Then change a bit. So what dodge and burn do is basically lighten up the dark areas of your face. Now within my face here, most of my areas are pretty much well exposed. That's why the effect is not that much. Now that is the demo of the tool. A very simple plugin that really makes your footage a lot better. Or your subject way more prettier because of the heal for me and dodge and burn. Now I'm gonna create another video wherein we're going to be using a plugin for photos next time. But for this time, I hope you've enjoyed this one. It's a very short video dedicated for this awesome Retouch4me tool plugin. Now, you can go to their website. You can try out different free stuff from them, but also the paid ones will be also there. You just need to download it and install and register it. The website is pretty much, simple. Don't worry if your Windows flag it like it's not safe. Don't worry, it's very safe. Just make sure that you keep it and you allow it to be installed in your system. So with that, I'll see you guys to the next one. Bye-bye!